Stand by for the opening night of the National Television Service.
All right, Julian, do you wanna get the elephant out of the room since we talked about that wasn't a pun.
Yeah, no, we didn't get the elephant out of the room. So yeah, no, like there was so much like
You don't have to be too dramatic about it.
what is it? No, yeah, I didn't think
Just
it
say
was
it happened. Julian and I couldn't come to an agreement on a wager. Oh fuck, you're probably right. Sorry, I don't think about things from your image. I think about
because
things
we focus on our core
so-
hydration.
You know, you know what's funny about these? Yeah, okay, we'll get back to that. You know what's funny about these bottles? The reason I like buying them because they're made from 100% recycled plastic.
Right.
But then they take that recycled plastic and they just make this fuck you to the environment size cap. like everyone's so focused on like making smaller caps. They're like no, it's recycled, so we can do some crazy shit, you guys, with zero guilt. They're like, hey, every bottle of recycled plastic you buy, we throw another one in the ocean. Then we use that to make another bottle.
Just
but
like,
we
use ethically sourced cotton and sustainably sustainable labor, fair wage labor to make all these Confederate flags. Yes, Lo?
I'm gonna be honest. I always thought that those lids were for like people who had dogs.
Yeah, I mean, I can see them being little cups.
7 of them.
I can see them being little cups, but is that really what they're for? I think they're
Probably
just
not,
like that
but I
because
think
they look pretty.
Yeah, it kind of like just looks like a thermos bottle. So.
And it's nice to not touch the part that goes on that your lips touch, so it's a little bit nicer.
Is it?
Oh, it's for old ladies. That actually makes it. You do get way more torque. It is maybe that's why I like it. I have a little ginger hand.
You know, most water. I don't like that sissy water bottle opening feeling. You know, where you just twist it. It's like, you twist this one. It's like, you know.
Should have gone Andrew Tate. Fuck government water with your tiny little fucking
Government water
with your big ass bottle caps. I use these tiny bottle caps. I have to twist it off with my fucking hard nipples.
You little brokey. Listen, I only drink manly water.
I can't do a good Andrew Tate.
Yeah, no, I can't. People are getting like really good at impressions. Like, do you remember? And maybe this is just because we were in high school.
Kermit the Frog here. No, I'm kidding.
Shout out to Pooh Crafter.
Pooh Crafter, dude. Pooh Crafter, number one.
That was some solid. Oh, hey, my dad's calling me. One second.
Oh, answer. Put it on speaker.
Hey,
Tell
Dad,
him he's on the fucking
I'm
other end of the
filming,
candle.
I'm filming.
Tell
the
him he's on the
podcast.
show.
You're on the show.
Put him
right
on
now,
speaker.
Dad. Can I call you back after
First
the show
guest.
to discuss our
First
plans?
guest. What's his dad's name? And I only know Julian's middle. What's his name? Something Thompson. Peter. Yo, first
we're
guest
filming a
Peter
show right now.
Thompson.
Is it okay?
Yo, the title
Is
is gonna
everything okay?
say special guest Peter Thompson. Yo, let's
Oh yeah,
ask
here.
him.
You're on speakerphone. You're on speakerphone.
Hello, you're the first guest on the other end of the candle, Mr. Peter. How's it going?
I'm the first guest.
You're the first guest.
Believe it or not, Dad.
Peter Thompson.
My heart is aflutter. I'm bursting at the seams. I can't believe I got through to you guys. I've been calling for hours.
Don't show the phone number. Now, Peter Thompson, what can you tell the youth of America about generating wealth in their 20s?
Wealth in their 20s.
Oh, that was a dumb question. What do you like about boats? Tell us about sailboats. Tell us why we should live on a boat.
Oh. Yes, I've been encouraging all my children to live on a boat because I think it's like way cheaper than buying a damned house. You could live on a pretty sweet boat for $500,000 and it would be less expensive than buying a house.
Follow-up question, Dad. May I borrow $490,000?
You have $10,000.
I'm shocked that you have $10,000 left.
Well, no, but I mean that's just for the loan. I'm saying like I'm not relieving myself of all responsibility, Dad.
No, I know. It's great that you're taking so much responsibility for a $500,000 boat.
Yeah.
But you're only borrowing $490,000 of it.
Well, hey, Dad, don't you need another boat? You need another boat. Come on.
Yeah, I think I'm good on the boat front. No, Julian, I was just calling to say, do you want me to change the wet sheets on your bed?
Let's go! Let's fucking go! That was awesome. Let's go,
I
dude.
think it's soaked right through to the mattress again, son.
You know what, Dad? Someday on this podcast, I'm gonna show my penis, and everyone's gonna know where I got it from.
Let's go! Woo! Roast
That'll
battle
bring all the
between.
milkshakes to the yard.
Oh fuck! I didn't hear that one.
All right. I'll call you later, Jules.
All right, I'll call you later to talk details, Dad. All right, bye-bye.
That was fun.
That was my father, Peter Thompson, everyone. Tech visionary Peter Thompson was on the podcast. And we should actually title it, like, we should tell, like,
No, we're not doing that.
No,
We're
no,
not
no.
doing
If you,
that.
like, let's do it TikTok.
No,
the
it's
title,
funnier to just
Millionaire
say-
Explains Wealth Generation. Like, you know, so what you got to do is you got to be in the millionaire mindset all the time, right? Like, you know, I don't fucking know.
No. This is good. I like starting bits without the funny part in mind. I like this, Julian. Keep going.
So it's about that millionaire mindset, right? Where it's like, you know, a lot of people will say like eggs, right? They'll be like morning acceptable eggs. They'll be like sunny side up, scrambled. Me, I go deviled. Why? It's because all that mayonnaise is giving me the caloric edge over my business opponents.
I was not expecting that. That's very funny.
That's what I got. Okay, what's your millionaire mindset? Just do millionaire mindset.
I eat deviled eggs in the morning because white people are successful. And you know what white people eat? Have you ever been to a white man's Thanksgiving? It's fucking dry turkey and deviled eggs. That's all I got.
You know, I say the paprika on the deviled eggs is too spicy. So what I actually do is I replace it with more mayonnaise.
Oh fuck! You said that, and I was cooking something up, and then you said it. And I was like, fuck. I was gonna say my deviled eggs are so white. I actually removed the mustard. Just eggs and mayo, bro. Fucking Christ.
Which is funny. It's funny that white people are like, oh no, a pepper seed, like broadly, but they're like, yum, horseradish. You know, like
Is horseradish a white
love
person?
horseradish.
I would think of.
I mean,
I also love horseradish,
Fuck
but
with that horse sauce from Arby's. I have it in my car. It goes on everything.
horses are kind of white people things.
True. Horse girls.
I mean, like,
And radishes.
I feel like that one has more of an explanation.
Never met a black
Shout out.
Yeah, because the
Oh, careful.
inequality.
Jesus.
I know, it's so fun.
That one can people.
No. Yeah, well, to be fair, I've never met a white zebra girl. So, no, nothing. Kind of smile. Ooh, nothing. Okay, moving on.
Like,
Edit.
I think it's good. Like, I'm thinking, you know, you gotta go back the etymology of that joke. It's like, okay, zebras come from Africa. Africa, mostly black people, like, probably. Like, you know, it's like, you gotta, like, back it up.
Almost exclusively.
Have you know that nobody's a zebra girl because zebras have such bad spines that if you tried to ride one, it would die.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why.
There's a
my
joke to be made
dinosaurs
there.
were Called zebras.
So are
In the
are.
medical world, we're medical zebras because I'm fucking broken.
I mean, I don't think a fucked up back is like a reason not to. I mean, that's half the women I try to sleep with. So
You know what? Okay, that's a good point. We're raising awareness
good.
here for Ehlers-Danlos syndrome here on the podcast. It's not a
Adam
disease.
Sandler.
It's a disease. It prevalently affects women. It's a joint and sometimes cardiovascular disorder. No, genuinely, like if Lily has like a son, he's got like what is it, like a 5 or 10% chance of getting a very mild form of EDS. If she's got a daughter, she's got like a 50% chance of getting like a medium form, and then like a 25% chance of getting like your cardiovascular health is fucked. You are 20 years older all the time until you die. Lily doesn't have this though, luckily. Yeah,
Oh, you don't.
but she has the joint one. So is it type A? Is there
Type 2. Like
type 2? Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, look it up. It's one of those diseases that affects a lot more people than, you think. It's one of those that, I mean, from the research that I've done, it is one that's often misdiagnosed. It's one of those that's like, oh, you must have endometriosis because that's the only disease that women can have,
Yeah.
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 Christ.
It's one of those, women historically biased in the medical field. Ehlers-Danlos syndrome.
They're close.
I couldn't think. I couldn't think of a ghost kitchen joke in that amount of time. I promise I was trying really hard. I was trying so hard. All I could cook up was like I ordered some salmon from a ghost kitchen, but it was too bony. But like that wasn't, you know, no, it was dumb. But like the original joke I had was, yeah, Julian, if you have a kid, they have a 50% chance of looking like you. Oh!
You know, this is millionaire mindset moment, okay? I ordered some ribs from a ghost kitchen. They came without any meat on them. Oh!
I like that one more than mine.
And they sounded like a xylophone.
I like that one. No, you should have stopped.
You know, no,
Julian was making some good, important points about that disease.
It's fine.
you know what? I love Lily. It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah.
I feel represented. I'm good.
Yeah, so anyways, Megan's like really disabled. Let's talk about it. No, I'm kidding.
I'm gonna double back. It's really ironic. Just to go back to your whole egg joke. I thought it was hilarious this week that
I can't have kids. No, okay, sorry.
I just
Eggs.
loved
No.
it. Julian went and got a salad when I went and got fast food the other day, and the shock and happiness he found at having a Cobb salad for the first time. He was like, "There's fucking egg in this salad. I just want the egg."
You're joking, right?
No, I'm not.
No, I've always. I'll go for a Caesar. I'm a Caesar man all the way. You go.
An egg in a salad for the first time in his life.
It's a salad that's made out of mayonnaise. And I was like Caesar all the way. So normally I go with that one. I had a Cobb salad, first Cobb salad I've ever had. Chick-fil-A Cobb salad. I see a hard-boiled egg in a salad. I'm like, this looks underwhelming. You see a hard-boiled egg juxtaposed to a lot of vegetables. I don't think yummy right away. But it's really fucking good, actually. It provides like a creaminess to your salad that was unknown to me before. It like, you know, I was like, oh, the yolk's gonna be all grainy. It wasn't at all, because you've got the dressing in there to like balance it out. So it adds so much more.
Are you scared? He's taking this challenge fucking seriously.
You went to Chick-fil-A? I got a salad, bitch.
My man's gonna lose his mind when he finds about fruit salad. He's like, "There's pineapple? Pineapple's a fruit?" No. My man's gonna go crazy.
Potato what?
I'm going to tell my entire family you said that. That is going to be...
Send them the clip. Send them this.
Don't
Make
send
them
them the
watch it on the internet.
We're not doing that.
No, send it to them and then say, this is what Zach wants to do for a living.
This is really fun, you know?
This is the-
It's gonna be hard.
This is what this is what 40% of our apartment consists of.
I'm just saying, you were fine with Peter hearing all of your bullshit. Megan's family's too good for it.
I would do more embarrassing things in front of Julian's father than Megan's. Yes, of
Well,
course.
you respect mine.
Of course.
Sorry,
No.
Came out rude.
What do you? How much is your dad worth, huh? No. Let's measure this respect with a fucking dollar sign in front of it, Megan.
Makes your dad better. Although you can remember his name.
Yeah, because I call him Mr. Thompson.
Which, by the way, is not something that is like, that's not my dad. In the house, he's not like, okay, hello, Zachary. You may call me Mr. Thompson.
I still call him Julian's dad, usually. Julian's dad?
Today.
Yeah, because it's funny. Peter Pumpkin Eater. No, I usually hit him with that, hello, like, Julian's brother. Like,
yeah. Hello.
This is how I know you.
Fellow youths.
Hello, fellow children.
Casual
Can I
introduction.
do a skateboard?
Bobby Boufflé. Man, there's
We're off track a little bit here.
we get off track, but that's okay. We also burned through 15 minutes. This is
We
good.
had to have that fantastic salad
It was
side
really
story.
funny.
Lily, I'm glad you brought that up. That
You just
was
said eggs so many times I couldn't help it.
Okay, millionaire
Like
mindset
triggering.
moment. There's a lot of unexpected places that you can work eggs into your diet, okay? That you might not think. Salad was a new one to me. Yeah. Another one,
Pickled?
breakfast. Breakfast is one that people are doing a lot now with eggs. Have you heard of this?
Hold on. Let's all take turns saying the first breakfast food that comes to mind. I'll go
Waffles.
first. Eggs. Okay.
Okay, so first of all, I thought breakfast was just for like donuts and cigarettes, right? It's not. It goes.
I want to ask this Julian question.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
Character, no.
It's not a character. This is the new him. This is August 25th and forward.
Zach broke me. So last week was my Joker arc. I was like, motherfucker, he's gonna win the bet, huh? Not if I adopt the millionaire mindset first. He's never gonna do that.
Eggs.
Yeah.
How but eggs aren't eggs feminine? Eggs ovaries. How do you explain that?
What?
Okay, listen.
This isn't a masculine. This is a millionaire. Women can
So
be
you might
millionaires.
think, you
They're
know
just worse at it.
What?
Because
No,
we're
no,
men.
No, because a lot of
We
these.
go on the hunt, particularly for $1 million, and then we
But it-
form a
Huge
mindset
women
around
say
it.
We're
The
doing.
recession.
What's his face?
What are you talking
We were
about?
doing what's
Barbie,
his butt
Beyonce,
impressions.
Beyonce, and the Taylor Swift concert had brought in so much money that they might have stopped the recession.
You want to know how much money? You know what all those things did? They took money from middle class white women and then gave them to upper class white
No, they
women,
didn't. They
except
gave
for
them to lower
Rihanna.
they gave them to lower class people who bought food, who bought hotel rooms, who got tipped at restaurants for going to all these attractions and going to see these things. No.
It's an economic stimulus. It stimulates the economy. I agree with you. I am similarly pessimistic about where did those $3,000 tickets go to correcting societal inequities? No. Lily is not wrong about the stimulus to local restaurants, like having an influx of people going out to dinner coming to visit.
I heard that Taylor Swift's LA tour made like almost $1 billion in tourism revenue.
Yeah, how much of that do you think she got?
No, I'm saying after the ticket sale. That's tourism, not ticket sales.
Tourism.
That's hotels, restaurants, attractions.
Like
People going to a different city to see.
I
things.
am similarly pessimistic, I have to say, but in the I don't know. You could have two things. Yeah, yes, it provided economic stimulus. I do not think economic stimulus is as paramount as social service. Like, I think that's
Trafficked women and now he's in prison.
Andrew Tate.
You guys were doing Andrew Tate.
And first of all, I was
I'm not off. I'm not saying women can't be millionaires, okay?
so no, Megan. What I was saying about that, so you might think, so a lot of these other so-called like masculinity influencers, they talk about eating these high
Jesus.
testosterone foods. They talk about eating beef. They talk about getting as much of it into their fucking system as
like
possible.
dogs.
Well, let me tell you this. Gay question mark? Gay question mark? You want to eat all of that you're basically eating cum for every meal. You know what else is high testosterone? Cum. So you know what I do? I eat as many fucking eggs as possible.
There we go. See,
I don't think
knew
an
you
egg
could
is
do it.
cum.
I knew you could do it.
An egg, no, but an egg is like, it's like I'm eating, egg is like eating a pussy, you know? Which is straight.
It's more like eating an abortion.
Which is also straight as fuck.
Unfertilized, so you're eating a period.
Oh, you're eating a menstrual cycle.
Yeah.
You gotta get your red wings, bro. Eggs, bitch.
Isn't there a chicken called a Rhode Island Red?
I would not eat
Such a
red eggs and pussy. I would not eat them. Jesse,
Pussy.
some
yes.
pussy.
Yes.
Fuck. Yeah, you know times are rough when you can't rhyme something with pussy.
Okay, but we started off by saying that Zach and I could not.
Wussy.
Wussy?
Glad I kept the camera.
I pussy, not a wussy. Okay. Well, no. You don't have to. We talked about yes anding. You don't always have to do it. It's okay to move on from the things I say. You don't need to do that, Julian.
Okay, fuck
okay.
off. So, anyways, no, fuck off. Anyways, Zach and I, we couldn't come to an agreement. We couldn't come to an agreement on losing weight. But you know what? But the one agreement we didn't come to was that if you guys are passionate enough about us going on this fitness journey, you can make us return to it.
It's not a finish rate. I'll tell you why. Number one, it was the indecision, which you ended up agreeing to the thing. But here's the thing: you were so strong about not wanting to get a tattoo that your sudden re-agreement to doing it made me either think that you might not follow through with it, or that you were going to pull some bullshit, like you had an ace up your sleeve.
Yeah.
Like you were gonna, and that wasn't. I didn't want to do this to like outwit each other. I wanted to do this to like nose to the grindstone, go at it. You know what I mean?
So I think that might have been partially my fault because I think I just kind of made the decision a little easier to swallow in the fact that I did tell him, which you can also do. Like, it's not like you couldn't get it covered up later.
Right. So, and I told him I had, I was gonna have a thing about having it covered up, but he said that after I already put that forward, and so I was like I seriously had in the back of my head that like either I didn't think you were gonna follow through or you were gonna pull some sly shit.
So I was just more motivated because it was like you were so sure of yourself.
I'm still very sure.
You're still incredibly sure of yourself, and good to you, because here's the thing, right? It's like if you're sure of yourself and you're right, then you were correct. You know, it wasn't wrong of you to be sure of yourself. It was just accurate. So I didn't want you to be correct. So I was gonna make it so you weren't correct, and that was my motivation.
You didn't have some sly shit.
I didn't actually have some sly shit. No, I was just really gonna double back and compete as hard as I could.
Would you seriously get a tattoo?
Yes. I think so.
What made you change your mind?
A is just like, initially I think I was just putting it in this like really mean context to us. And again, I think that's something that puts me off of it a bit, is like we have to be competing, but the goal isn't to like psychologically manipulate each other into like quitting. I think the thing that was more for me was like, what I was more arguing about initially was when I was like, hey, I'm unsure about tattoo, and I think what we were more arguing about is, do punishments have to be extreme? Isn't that kind of the point? Well, it's not the point necessarily, but in making comedy videos where you have control over things in post, and where it's not like we're telling a documentary, we're not journalists, we're not trying to get the news out, we're working for entertainment. So I guess I think the argument was a little more for me at a point about like, do we have to be sincerely torturing ourselves? Can't we just think of something that is funny to watch? But I do see your point about like, the viewer who's really getting into it is going to know the regret and the severity of committing to a tattoo. That is a fucking commitment. But in general, I just think I had myself in a negative mindset where I wouldn't be working super hard. And basically, what I was thinking is,
so
if we were actually both super motivated. No, so here's the thing. I would be really sad if I like just gave up on myself in a week. Okay. And if I just got depressed with it, and I just gave up on myself in a week, and I just watched you go down, I just took my punishment. But it's like, if I lose 70 pounds and then you lose 50, you know, I would be happy enough with like, I think I've already put enough stretch marks onto my body, you know, so to have a tattoo at a much thinner weight. Well, so no, that's actually what I was thinking. Is I was like, you know, I could actually put it somewhere.
Acceptable.
No, I was gonna say I could actually put it somewhere. That was my second piece of slick shit that I wasn't gonna tell you.
I'm okay with that.
I was gonna put it on a piece of my body that a doctor would cut off if I actually lost weight.
That's very smart. That's funny.
That is wild.
Yeah.
That I am okay with that. That doesn't
Because it's like
That's
so,
fine.
it's
That
like
is
so best case scenario.
It's so wild that I am okay with that. Like, no, Zach, I'm gonna get it branded. I'm gonna get it branded. It's like, okay, doc. It's like, no, that's okay. I was more thinking that you were gonna pull like, how do I say this?
Tattoo or something like that, like one of the temporary.
Get away? No. I don't think he would lie to me about the permanentness of the tattoo. I think you'd either wouldn't do it or we joked about liposuction, right?
Yeah.
Something medical-esque where like you can have surgeries where they like put a ring around your stomach. I had crazy thoughts going through my mind of like, where is this sudden confidence coming from? I was like, Julian's gonna do some like weird fucking like surgical shit, and like he's gonna like become Dr.
Like, no,
Octagon.
honestly, it was like I didn't have a specific plan, but I was like, I was honestly just being really optimistic, and like I was being a huge dick and competitive about it too. Like, I'm gonna show this motherfucker, but it was optimism laced with spite. I was like, I have a whole like family network of support who would love to see this success for me, and I'm sure a lot of my friends would help me out in little ways, and I could use them for support and let them know this was really important to me, and I could use all that love and attention to make Zach fucking cry as he gets a tattoo. Wouldn't that be great?
His mom promised him he'd get a custom suit if he lost weight a long time ago, and I think he's just banking on that.
Yeah, no, it's my like. Was
Okay,
it
but
my,
if I win, I get the suit. No, I'm kidding. If I win, your dad pays for me to go to college. No, I'm kidding. Oh, jeez. Hey, how long ago was that?
Oh no, she'd still do it. I don't know. It's just-
I am still curious. You don't have to say. You don't have to say.
I don't know. I mean, it's
Well,
just been,
let's put it this way. Was the suit purple at the time?
no. It was.
That was the fakest laugh. Oh my god. I
no.
appreciate it. That was like your friend is on stage performing. That was crazy shit. Please don't ever do that to something I say ever again.
Okay, so basically, no, I mean, I think it's just always.
I didn't look at you so you'd point the camera at me for just so you know. We made eye contact and then you immediately. I wasn't like asking.
Let
I
him
wasn't
sweat.
asking. I
You
just felt
disgust
bad.
me.
I wanted to make sure it wasn't the bitch where's that camera pointing or something. We're cool. You can do whatever you want. I just looked at you because you're in the room. We're cool. Okay, moving on.
Okay, Zach.
I felt weird. I needed to say something. The fuck were we talking about with your free
Oh,
suit?
your bangs moved when you did that, Julian. That was really funny. When you blew out, you like. Yeah.
That's the Julian. Oh, you beat me to it. That's the Julian / any horse special. You've been watching too much BoJack.
I like doing the horror. I love it. I mean, that could be our whole podcast. Is talking.
Oh,
about
Julian!
BoJack. Yeah.
Fuck your idea. I actually had a really good idea for YouTube videos.
Hit me.
So I have a lot of, well, not a lot of. I say like a lot. You know, that record store in downtown Kirkland that I know
Silver
you like
Platter.
going to. Silver Platter.
No, Vortex. in
Vortex.
downtown Kirkland.
I go down there and I buy like old ass like comedy records that like I'd never know the name of this person. I like
Right.
listen to them. It's fucking crazy. It'd be really fun to react to those as a duo. Just
Yeah.
like record player, old ass thing, and just us riffing off of that record player. I think that could be really fun.
could do that
Really
shit,
capable.
yeah.
Really easy. So easy. But yeah. Fun idea. I don't know that like there's nowhere to go with this, but that sounds like
bring it out next
it sounds
show.
very repeatable.
Can we record it in a high enough quality?
I think it'd be more fun to edit it because then we wouldn't be pressured to. We could like think about it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean, and be more.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
Tactical.
I'll have a few that you thought I was well. I mean, they're probably a little bit more like.
Do you know the person? Because for me, what's fun is like never heard of this motherfucker. Like I found a record of. A black comedian just being super racist against Native Americans. Like he was just pushing that shit downhill. It was fucking crazy. I was listening to it. You know me, Julian. I like weird shit. I was like, God damn, bro. Like chill the fuck out. Like
I was just like,
like
can't-
holy
can't
shit,
hear this.
bro. You can't. I'm gonna have nightmares. It's fucking crazy. It's like it's their land too, dog. Holy shit. It's fucking wild. You know, my ancestors had no, I shouldn't say that. Never mind. I'm only 4%. I'm actually not Spanish at all. I got lied to growing up. You know, like every white person's like, I'm a Cherokee Indian.
Mm-hmm.
I got told I was Spanish, and like,
Spanish, like from Spain.
yeah, I in genealogy wise, I am. Just none of it got to me. You know what I mean? So I guess I can't really say, but yeah, the Spanish enslaved Native Americans, and I was gonna make a joke about that. But
Yeah.
then I remembered. I in fact, not really.
The
No?
British did nothing wrong, so fuck you.
The British outlawed slavery a lot sooner than America, and it would have happened in America a lot faster if we hadn't won.
I was made in Mexico.
That's a weird thing to say. Moving on. Yeah, so is a lot of my electronics. Moving on.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Made in Mexico.
Bender Bending Rodriguez.
I don't watch Futurama.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Bender. How many people are named Bender?
Yeah. From the radio,
I was
from
gonna
Kiss
say,
FM.
yeah.
Yeah,
From
he came in
which
today.
was like weird. Seattle people, now that we have a base. Okay, do you guys remember
that's
Jackie and Bender? Shut up. So do you remember do you guys remember Jackie and Bender? So this is fucked, right? So Jackie and Bender, I don't know how much in the detail, and still be fucking quiet. But like Jackie and Bender.
Go finish the thought.
Seriously,
Finish
don't
the
talk.
thought.
Just keep going.
So
He's trying to come up with what
they're
he's going to say by telling me
they're
to
like
shut up.
Radio personalities for Kiss FM in the kind of like Seattle area. So it was such a they were married on the radio and they did like War of the Roses and all the Kiss FM stuff. And then they got divorced and they just fired Jackie. And they brought on a new girl who Bender also fucked. And then Bender was asked to leave. Finally! Oh my god, and now it's the Jubal Show. So tune into the Jubal Show on your commute to work, everyone.
Low-key Chucklehead Productions. No comment. Moving on.
End of discussion. 99. No.
No, it's fine. Fuck it. Fuck it, dude. 99 red love balloons. Oh my god, you know what'd be great?
To miss something.
I've got 99 problems and none of them are red balloons.
Yeah, I have an abundance of red balloons. This is in fact, we should have like red balloons underneath the table that like I pull a cord and it just brings balloons up.
Okay.
And then that'll be the transition.
Or we should just have like Tom Holland on the show. You know, he should just come on, talk about Spider-Man.
What was that joke? That was dumb.
No, that was just like you're always making fun of me for like Zach.
I could do that.
You know to edit videos
For like $20, we could do that.
You could have a
Pulled out Tom Holland.
well.
That's
First of all, it
not
should be
even
a net from
comprehensible.
above, obviously.
Oh, that's actually way
Easier, right?
Yeah.
And then number two, Tom Holland
should
would
do that. It's a
generate
fun
way more
idea.
views than balloons.
We have enough.
so-
Point the camera. We have rigging and shit.
Look at this.
We could totally imagine it like a tarp, and then like it just slides this way and balloons like.
My boy
That
did
could be
fucking.
fun.
Ooh,
That would be cool.
I want to do that.
My boy did
We have
fucking
trusses.
contracting to make this mid-ass internet show.
Hopefully the fucking owners of this apartment complex don't find this and like recognize the crowning on the wall.
They won't recognize you shooting off fireworks on their property.
Yeah, don't point it at the
with
fireplace.
CGI.
Yeah, that was all CGI. And don't look at the carpet on our like what do they call it? Checkout inspection. Megan, when we do the walkthrough, stand right there. No, okay, no, guys, let's not. Okay, like actually, let's not. Guys, oh, that's my foot. Shout out to WikiFeet. Okay, Megan, stop. All jokes.
I'm
all jokes.
liable.
All jokes. There's a guy who used to make he did minute movie reviews, one apartment down into the
Yeah.
right of me.
I remember we talked to him.
Yeah, and okay, that's kind of a funny story. I thought about showing him the set because I knew that he would actually appreciate it, but also I didn't want him to find the video of me like almost lighting his apartment on fire. Like I thought that sounds like a good way to get reported. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was like, people will be like, hey, my stuff is
right there.
pretty close.
We had a fire extinguisher. I fucked up my apartment making sure that nothing caught on fire.
No, the fire extinguisher
I did way more damage.
It put into perspective, because I've heard that before, that putting out the fire
Oh my
actually
God.
does more damage than the fire itself. In a lot of ways, like, getting things wet is what actually, like, ruins them and makes them, like, unrepairable. But,
I tried telling Megan that. That wasn't funny. No. I
Oh,
heard
no,
I
wet.
wetter ruins it, and I couldn't think of it.
Fuck off.
Just insert Ben Shapiro joke. Wet ass P word.
I got to help clean up after that video.
She did. She was a trooper. That's how I knew she was the one. She cleaned my spit off the wall. She's like, "What is that?" And I was like, "Don't worry about it. There's Kleenex over there." No, I'm kidding. I didn't say that.
There's actual vomit. It got like.
That was such a
wasn't
good
vomit.
shot,
It wasn't
man.
vomit.
When I forget if that was Lily or Issa. Yeah,
It's
just.
because I don't like cigarettes, and every time Jesse stuck something in my mouth, it fucking reeked of cigarettes. And so we'd like, I was like,
Which that is the thing about cigarettes that actually like, because you smoke cigarettes and you're like, okay, yeah, it'll make your breath smell like cigarettes. That was the thing that actually grosses me out the most whenever
The
I've used
hands?
one. Is the hands. It makes your fingers sticky and
I
like
didn't know that.
it smells like it doesn't even like what is it? Because I like tobacco smoke, like the second, like the actual smoke coming off of the thing. The residue, like ashes and a room that someone has smoked in, is really gross.
That's why hookah's so dangerous.
Yeah. Well, no, but I like what is it? I like
is hookah tobacco?
those like smoky,
It's just,
savory things.
Tobacco that's been treated so that it can have flavors, like kind of like this syrupy stuff, and then it's heated with the coals that way.
What?
Say that again?
No, it doesn't have the tar. The most of the tar.
It all has tar. Tar is just from burning it, right?
Yeah, I mean the resin that comes.
Like
off
weed
of it.
has tar in it. It's all just the tar is the resin.
Yes,
Is
it's
the
it's the burnt resin. Of
Okay.
of
No,
the-
keep
I
going.
think
keep
so.
going.
But yeah,
Oh.
shisha gets burned on the top, then you put the coals underneath, and it burns it.
I like
It's-
hookah.
It's good. It's very addicting, and like sitting for like with a hookah for like an hour is like the equivalent of like 3 packs of cigarettes. Like it's a harmful amount.
we have a place that I drive past every day to take Lily to work in Seattle, which you've probably seen too. It's called the Aladdin Lounge off of Olive, going down that big hill. Okay, whatever, guys. It's called the Aladdin Lounge, and I was like, no way. Like, I feel like someone from Disney has to drive by that at some point and be like, absolutely not.
Is Aladdin not just like a name?
Aladdin's
Yeah, it's in.
So I don't want to be like ignorant of that. I'm perfect. Like, maybe that is just the case, and I'm a dumbass.
No, it's already
But
a story.
He has a story in Arabian Nights, which
Yeah.
is not.
right, so which is
copyright.
public domain. I was wondering
Yeah.
if it was like, because I know Arabian Nights is kind of like a public domain thing, but I thought Aladdin was maybe took so many liberties that they were able to acquire like the trademarked. But okay, no.
Hey,
I'm actually
Julian,
take this back in time.
your
It's
whiteness
in the
is
font.
showing.
It's in the font. It's in the Aladdin font
See, it
from the
looks like
movie.
the Disney
So you know what? I'm retracting that a little.
Wait, Julian.
I'm kind of right.
Is that not just the font that Arabics write in?
What?
Ooh.
Oh, I just watched Aladdin today. They had that little screen.
I thought that's why the word ISIS always looks so cool.
Why?
No?
Oh, what?
Oh yeah, never mind.
That's like
Yeah.
it's like almost man, but not.
The setting.
What country is Aladdin set in?
The
India?
fact that she's wearing like a.
Pakistan?
I
think it's the
don't
setting.
think they thought that hard.
Well, but what's the architecture look like?
Is that
What
you
does the
think
art?
it's
It looks like
It's the setting.
vaguely
It's like
Arabian.
drawn.
Like I don't
It's
think
a
they
Oh wait,
like.
Arabian Nights.
Agrabah.
So like Persia-esque area.
Yeah, like I think
The
it's
Ottoman
set in the
Empire.
Ottoman.
The
Empire.
Ottoman
Maybe
Empire.
it's potentially-
Yo, the Ottomans were badass, dude.
Well, weren't the?
Did you know that
Oh, this
between-
is the exact type of content we need for the podcast.
What,
Go
history?
a little more Rogan-y when you say the Ottomans were badass, but then keep going.
I will say, Julian.
The Ottomans were badass, dude. Like.
The fact that we just saw a bar with like a photo of Totoro holding a beer, I feel like people don't notice as much as you think they do.
That's
What's
cute.
Totoro?
That's
It's a movie.
Throw, you know.
It's like it's an anime movie, but it's that little weird fat rabbit looking guy, the gray guy. You'll see him
Oh,
in like
I'm
Hot
looking up. I
Topic.
can look it up.
Yeah.
No, Megan, we don't want to look it up.
Oh.
It's fine. I don't need to know what
Is-
Totoro looks
Well, I'm
like.
just saying that you definitely, it's like a fat
Totoro.
gray Pikachu, essentially.
Cool.
Okay, no, what'd you have to say about the Ottomans? I wasn't trying to
So,
shoot that down. I was just saying that
between-
was that was podcast ace material, man.
Oh yeah, that would have been a great clip if
Yeah,
we
it's-
would have.
Okay, no, just go back in. The Ottomans were fucking badass, dude. Like, tell me more about that.
No, all I was gonna say is that the Ottomans were around at the same time as the Roman Empire, and so it's cool to think that from the Roman Empire up until was that World War One?
Yeah, or definitely one. I don't know if there was. Yeah,
I don't-
this,
I don't-
is,
I
this is a
don't-
fact checking moment.
I don't know when they got broken up. It was World War One or Two. But nonetheless, that entire time within 2 empires. It's pretty fucking crazy.
What was the question? I can look it up.
Oh, what year did the Ottoman Empire collapse?
Well, that is like, it's like, I mean, it's just an interesting
When did
like.
the Ottoman Empire collapse?
Which is a very nice way of saying.
1908
What is
to
it, like-
1922, the
So World War
dissolution
1908
of the
and then-
Ottoman Empire.
Okay, so that's World War One. That's kind of a long time for the world to fall apart.
I mean, there were multiple countries in that empire, so it was probably.
That's not what an
gradual-
empire is.
It's multiple.
There's like they'll have
It was
like
defeated in
a
World War
kingdom. A kingdom has dukes or lords or counts, and then like they're broken up into smaller areas. But calling it a different country isn't
It
accurate.
had been in decline for centuries.
Well, define different territory, like
Yeah, but that's not a country. What
Well,
makes-
but you're just fighting over semantics at that point. Like, yes.
Semantics matter.
Well,
What?
no, but should we call everything a state? Because a country is state is what you're talking about. Like, if we're getting into fucking semantics, I'm gonna use my poli-sci major. State
Jesus
is the
Christ.
thing that we mean to say when we mean country. Country is actually just referring to the geological territory. State is the entity that represents the geological territory.
November 1st, 1922 was the formal.
Yeah, so we're
so-
just
so-
so
so-
words mean whatever we think they mean is what I'm saying.
So,
Okay.
so saying that it's multiple countries wouldn't make sense because it's not multiple geological locations. It is one country.
No, I'm not saying that doesn't make countries make any more sense. I'm just saying like it is
So you're
multiple
saying I'm
territories.
correct.
I have a really important question.
You just said I'm right. What?
Those things that you put your feet on by a couch,
Shoes? What?
Ottomans.
Ottomans, does it have anything to do with the Ottoman Empire?
I think they just.
Erase that, Julian. Make that a bit. I don't care how you get to it, but make an Ottoman double entendre. Oh, let's write a bit about the
Because I
Ottomans and an
actually
Ottoman.
thought you guys were talking about couches for like
Hold on.
10 seconds, and then I figured it out.
Hold on, dude. Ottomans were the first ones to be like sitting on a bench and being like, "What am I supposed to do with my feet?"
Yeah, if that last emperor hadn't been such a lazy boy, maybe the empire would have gone on for longer.
Ottomans have anything to do with the Ottoman Empire?
You're the first
I like that
person.
soundbite.
I
I'm
just
sorry,
wanna
man.
say, just in the joke,
It wasn't a bad question. I mean, it's
Ottomans
just.
were first introduced into Europe from Turkey, the heart of the
Holy
Ottoman
shit,
Empire.
yeah.
Okay,
Hence the
so,
name.
yeah.
Wow.
Makes
In
sense.
the late 18th century.
Son of a bitch. Okay, so that's just like some racist shit. Where we're like,
Yeah.
what are these? They're fucking Ottomans.
Yeah, no,
Oxford
please.
Dictionary says an empire is a group of nations, i.e., countries.
No, that's not what your boyfriend
Or
just said.
peoples.
Your
I'm
boyfriend
going
just.
the dictionary. My boyfriend's not the fucking dictionary.
Well, that doesn't
Wrong.
contradict with him. You said countries.
Well,
That
no,
says
Zach, what
nations.
I was
And
saying.
countries are the same thing, bitch.
Apparently not.
First of
Ask
all,
Oxford
my
Dictionary what a country is.
point was the terminology you are
conversation.
using is just as inaccurate as the terminology she just used, so you correcting her is a bit of a reach.
She said it was
that was
mostly
my point
countries.
initially. Yeah, no, I'm saying
I
like,
said it was one country. How is that more equally
I'm just saying like
inaccurate?
you could have it's first of all there's really no moral failing here. I was just giving you shit, but no, it's composed of Turkey and Saudi Arabia and Qatar and what's now Israel and Palestine. Like it is composed of. You could think of the Ottoman Empire as being the territory that is composed of multiple countries today. Just like I guess I
talking
was just
about
saying it
today's
wasn't
countries?
worth it for you to correct her. Was my point. It also wasn't worth it for me to correct you. It's
I
just
just want people to stop arguing.
after the couch bit was really interesting. Everything I said was bullshit.
You're taking him way too serious, and you're taking me way too serious. You both need to just
I'm not.
relax a little bit. It's okay. This isn't a real argument, Megan. It's
I know,
okay.
But it gives me anxiety when you guys yell at each other about stuff I don't understand.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
I can't help. I
Well,
don't know
You
anything
hate when
about
we
it.
yell at each other?
How
You
about
are
if we
fucked.
yell at you?
Yeah, how about if... Yeah.
Absolutely
Hey,
not.
don't step in the
I
arena.
just liked that none of us had any context, and he was willing to just say I was wrong.
I
without
know.
any
Well, I
context.
agree with you,
Yeah.
Lily. I think you should have shut up, but that's why I moved on with the Ottomans. We just move forward.
But I was right.
So first of all, so
I said it without context, but I was correct.
that term. What
How
are
many
you looking
people
at?
does it take to-
What am I
I
supposed
just
to?
wanted an office camera moment. I
I,
didn't point the camera at you.
I like immediately publicly fought for you and am fighting for you.
And I said I'm
Let
sure
your
you can
girlfriend
pick it up.
defend herself.
No,
Jesus Christ.
I'm sure you guys missed it while you were talking, but you probably catch it on the microphone. I said, I do enjoy when you do argue for my behalf. Sometimes.
Hey Julian, they are equal to us. You need to stop mansplaining her opinions with your poli-sci degree. Can I talk about? I've ran into multiple people that get like, this isn't you because I'm pretty sure you have like a 4-year degree, right?
Yeah.
I've ran into so many motherfuckers that take like a 6-month class, and then suddenly anytime you talk about the thing that their class was about, they're suddenly like the subject matter expert.
Yeah.
It's so obnoxious. I swear to fucking, we joke about it, but there are so many people that like seriously go like they'll just bulldoze over anything you have to say because they got like a C inside of this like 6-month class. It's fucking ridiculous. It's so annoying.
Well, that's how I feel about like.
Fucking apply it to your life and then come back to me in 10 years. Jesus
Well, that's
Christ.
how I feel. Like there are so many like there's so many fucking like just people who coast by. Like I'm just gonna say people who are like fucking losers in school. You know, like it's not that hard.
How many years were you in college?
No, not in 5.5. But
What does Bert Kreischer say? Bert Kreischer says that he was in college for most of the 90s. That shit is hilarious. Anyways, continue.
no, but there are like so many people who are like who did not do well in school, and all these people were posting like while we were in high school. They're posting things to Facebook. They're just like, oh, you know, when are we ever gonna use this stuff in real life? We should be learning about like taxes and the government and like conspiracy theories, right? And these same people are the ones who are now posting, it's called biology class, liberal. Maybe you should have paid a little more attention. It's like, fuck you, dude. You just remembered one fact from all of school, and that's your religion now? Oh my God.
I have one more thing to grope. I
Yeah.
almost said grope about.
One more thing.
I have one more thing to group.
molest a little.
Give me those big juicy tits. Rudy Giuliani? No, okay.
Oh, I've got a thing for you. You go first, but Lily, you know my thing. I've got a thing for you.
Okay, so a lot of people like you said, they're like, we need to be learning how to do taxes in high school. We need to have a class on taxes. And I'm like,
Yeah.
bitch, it costs $40 a year. Just give it to TurboTax. It's not that big of a like, bro. It's really not that big of a deal. It's $40. If you can't cough up $40 to file your taxes, that class wasn't gonna do you very good, dog. That class was just gonna confuse the fuck out of you. It's $40. Just give it to TurboTax. It's not that big of a deal. They keep all your records. It's actually a really nice service. Just let them do your thing. Sponsor us, TurboTax. Dude, it's fucking
It's kind of an
ridiculous.
investment, you know.
How many hours of class do you need on your taxes, bro? It takes me like 30 minutes. Fucking relax.
What?
I was just saying on your next point, like
Yeah.
maybe later either omit something or bleep something.
Oh well, I'm not gonna say anyone's name, but like,
If Julian wants to say the N-word, let him say the N-word.
Zachary, you need to be a little less.
What? I'm taking chances here.
let him say it.
Could you imagine if Julian dropped the N-word? I feel like all of us, we'd be, dude, that'd be like a black hole would open up or something. No pun intended. What would you call it, Julian? No, I'm kidding.
I would call it based upon what it wanted to be called, or maybe accurately the system where it was from. If I had to be so, well, if I was forced to do so.
That was once again a yes and that you could have just shut me down on. It's all good, dog.
Shut
Go
up.
go
Okay,
into your
so
thing.
anyway.
Shut up. It's now the Jubal show. Shut up.
Shut up, Jackie. I'm Bender. You're Jackie. Shut the fuck up.
I couldn't think of the actual name. Go ahead.
What the fuck? Oh yeah. So
You fucking tell me.
the fuck? No. So I was hanging out with a friend from high school. Do you want to go back or bleep people's names?
Do you need me to?
Yes.
I just want to be polite. Like yes,
First and last?
I guess. You could figure it out.
Oh, fuck it. Yeah, I'll believe it. Just say it.
Okay.
99 Jahre.
Okay, cool.
And then she was talking to me about. So I'll get that out of the way so it can just be the story.
Say the last name again.
Ließen keinen Platz für Sieger.
Stop saying it.
Yeah,
Make
okay.
it more work. Okay. Yeah, it's-
So, but basically,
I think it's
so-
just. No, that's not right.
Kriegsminister gibt's nicht mehr. Und
Which is
Anyways,
like,
we know who we're talking
so-
about.
this guy.
I'll put his Facebook profile up here. So you guys can figure it out. Let us know in the comment section below.
We're gonna put a
also,
picture with
address.
there, by the way.
Social security number.
I mean, they are
823.
anonymous, but but we're just gonna put a picture with their eyes, just like redacted.
Dude, I'm gonna bleep this out too. But yo, you remember that meme where like he asked another one to edit it out, and he just did the thinnest black line right across the eyes. I still have that shit, bro. I hold on to everything. They should not sell hard drives to teenagers. It's fucked up. I have so many things on the hard drive. Continue. Anyways, you're hanging out with Beepa de Boop 99.
So I'm hanging with Buca de Beppe, and and Buca de Beppe is telling me about tutta bella.
That got me. I don't know why. That was dumb. I don't know why it got me, but it did. Made me laugh.
So Buca de Beppe and Tutta Bella, they're out at the Olive Garden,
Bingo.
and Tutta Bella's telling Buca de Beppe, okay, that's enough, about why they were fired from work for sexual harassment.
Hold on. You used too many. I legit don't know who you're
Okay,
talking
so-
about anymore.
He was talking
Okay,
to
one
himself
more
at the
bleep,
same
one
time.
more bleep.
Who? Just say the name of the bad person.
The bad
Okay,
person
okay,
in this
wow.
scenario.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
They
God, that's gonna suck to do.
were fired because for sexual harassment because they grabbed their coworkers' tits.
Wow.
Whoa.
Because they are queer. I don't know in exactly what variety, but they're just one of those people who like. Okay, well, this is gonna sound really bad. No one has a pass to touch anyone, and they try to use their queerness as a pass to just touch people, and it's not okay to use anything.
Sorry. It wasn't on. I do that. So it's okay. It's all good. We don't
But-
need that. We don't need that.
He touches people. So, anyways, because their coworker was trans, and they were saying they were complimenting their coworker, like, "Oh, those boobs are really nice. Can I touch them?" They did not wait for a yes, and then they just reached, because that was their defense. They were like, "I didn't hear a no," which is like really fucked up to just be like, "Hey, can I touch your boobs?"
really. Hey, miss, how's it going? It's a really nice pussy. Just Spider-Man-er. Just fucking.
I give
what
my
a
bitch
wild
the
thing to
Tobey
do.
Maguire. because-
Yeah. It's like fuck us 3 times and then switch to a different
what is
guy.
it? Is it?
It's 2. It's rock and roll.
It's 2, right?
I don't
No, it's
fucking
not
remember.
rock and roll.
That's good. I heard
It's.
What?
Your joke. I heard you
What, the Spider-Man?
about switching to a different guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm just letting you
Oh,
know.
cool. Thanks.
And apparently they also this is a more minor
I don't
thing
stand for this
compared to
Tobey
getting
Maguire.
fired for sexual harassment, but these two were out at dinner together and they were like
Wait. Who two? The 2 people?
the
that you
2
talked
people I was
about?
talking about, the bad one, still complain like they ordered a Bloody Mary and they complained loudly at the let me do an impression of what I heard happen. They were like they got a Bloody Mary, they drink it. Oh, this Bloody Mary tastes like shit. Hey, you over there. This Bloody Mary is not, don't get the Bloody Mary, buddy. Hey, excuse me, I didn't know if you knew that, but your chef, your bartender, actually does not know how to make a Bloody Mary because this is terrible. Am I right? That is what happened.
And the tacos.
I just thought it was funny because you knew this person. I always thought of this person as being like
Pussy.
chaotic neutral at best, right? But for them to have actually turned in to like a Gen Z Karen is remarkable.
I don't think that part's remarkable.
I don't think that's. I just. You don't expect the one who's so anxious and quiet to be the one loudly complaining about it. This was an anxious, quiet, like, can I tag along type of kid in high school who I always thought was, just a bit innocent and, kind of nice because of that. So to, see that transformation is wild.
They also got tacos with this same friend, and then apparently because the tacos had olives on them, they were so affronted by the potential of even touching an olive, they asked the waitress for gloves to take the olives off. And honestly, that's the worst one for me.
wow, that's taking it.
Hey,
I thought
Lily, well-
it was the tits, but okay.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say I'm gonna have to talk to some of your coworkers.
If he had put gloves on before he grabbed those honkers, maybe I'd agree with you, but he just bare boned it.
Hey, hang on 1 second.
It's just the concept to me of not even being like, no, I'm not gonna eat that. Just like ordering someone else to get a tool to remove the affronted object instead of just being like, no, I'm good.
No, yeah.
Gen Z Karen, that is very Gen Z Karen.
I've got one more thing I want to talk before we close out.
Yeah.
If you see Lily putting on rubber gloves, be ready to answer a question very quickly. You don't have to laugh. It's okay.
No. I'm trying.
Guys,
it's like,
sometimes
my joke that popped into my head is like, oh, that's why they call her old prostate Lil. But I couldn't think of anything better than that. I wanted to think of like a synonym.
Oh, that'd be a good rap name. Low prostate. Yo, that legit is not bad. Low prostate.
Cause I come in the back and I fuck you up. Come anally. Yeah.
I only worry about
And
being
then
a party in the back. Or...
You. I don't know. It's kind of like a male like gay switch.
That's really funny.
God, that was worse than my mom telling me I'm handsome. Holy shit.
Zach, you are handsome.
That was
though.
worse than that TikTok I
No,
showed you.
Zach, I want you to say, I think you're handsome. I think you got a woodsman thing. I think there's a lot of girls who go for that. So, like, what is it? No, like, I think you got 1 in 10, 1 in 20. Zach, you put on a motherfucking flannel. Well, you're a cutie. You're a real cutie. Yeah.
I was trying to think of a homophobic joke. I couldn't do it.
I know, right? See, it's like if I'm insulting you, you can just fire back. But if I'm just talking about what a little cutie with a cute little soul patch under lip you are, that's like, you can't do shit about that, man. And Megan will agree. Yeah.
I just
Megan will just support you. Megan will support me by being like, I know, right?
yeah, Megan's the only one that calls. No, I'm not gonna say it.
Because Megan's the only one who calls me beautiful.
I was gonna say a slur. No, okay. But it would be a compliment from her.
Wow.
Growth.
Both are cute and dumb. It's great. And I love this show. Sorry.
Stop flirting with my boyfriend.
Lily, shut up. Don't worry.
I like how Zach is like, oh, this couldn't like. The man's just embarrassed now. He's just not showed his face because it's like that was.
He died. I'm honestly concerned.
So I got one more thing to close out with, and you can cut me off.
I was trying to think of a joke about gay people going to hell. I don't know. Like, I don't know, something about me being gay and this being hell. I don't know. I couldn't think of it. If I can't think of a joke, you know, most comedians, if they can't think of the punchline, they don't say anything. I like letting you guys know when I fail too.
I was almost there,
I want you to know when
Almost.
I fail. You need to know my ups and my downs.
This isn't
so you know the full
horseshoes
me.
or stand-up comedy, It's like almost horseshoes and hand grenades.
The fuck?
Do that, though.
Horseshoes?
You
Almost
don't
only
say,
counts in
like,
horseshoes.
I was gonna say something funny about this subject, but I couldn't think of anything, so here's some bullshit half attempt. Like,
Really cute. It's so
It's
funny.
fun.
It's
Who else
great.
does
You
that,
guys
Lily?
are so
It's called
silly.
being unique.
there might be a reason why.
Yeah, because no one's thought of it. And
You
we're
know, I
comedic
was gonna say-
geniuses.
Thought of it
I am a god! No, I'm kidding.
as I turn away.
Yeah, right?
I was gonna make a funny joke about what a fucking bitch you're being. No, I'm kidding, honey. I'm kidding. You're not.
Megan, you're a bitch.
Your hair
I hate when guys. I do. It bothers me when guys are like, we don't call women bitches. I'm like, stop being a bitch. Dude, it bothers me so much. I'm a straight white man. You've taken so much from me. First the N-word. Then the F-word.
This guy's brought up the N-word like
I can't
4
call
fucking
people
times.
bitches.
Really
Here's the
wants
thing.
to say it.
We're
He
no.
really does.
I sincerely don't, but like I think once you like bring a topic into a conversation, it like just keeps coming back. I don't know.
It, like,
But
keeps coming
let me
up.
call people bitches, okay?
Yeah, no, Zach, it's like if I brought
It's
up
like-
your feet, it's just like it wouldn't be weird if I kept talking about your feet, right? Because it would already be in conversation.
It doesn't bother me.
Well, back in the Ottoman Empire, feet were actually.
Oh, yeah.
Where did the word feet come from? Beats.
Feet were to be elevated.
What was the one thing you wanted to say?
So it was about we had a popular TikTok recently that got a lot of comments.
Oh, you're doing this?
I have my phone with me now.
In 45 seconds?
I didn't think it was gonna be 45 seconds. I thought we'd go to an hour 10. What time is it?
Why don't just save it for next time?
We can save it for next time.
We talk for 30 more
got
seconds.
nothing
and
else
we're
to do.
Good. You know what I was thinking?
What?
This is like an off-camera conversation, but no one watches this, so who gives a
Yeah,
fuck?
this whole thing is like effectively off camera. Yes.
Oh, that's fucked up. But it's true. Our audience is full of poo crafter and like sleeping people that forget to like turn their phones off. No, okay. We can't do it this time, but I think it wouldn't be a bad idea to film for an hour and a half and do 2 45-minute episodes instead of 1 hour-long episode.
I like to shoot for that.
Thoughts?
Yeah. In
Lily,
general, I think
Megan, commitment.
I think a time tag.
30 minutes, especially if like you come in and shit
Lily's busy.
and shit's like good to go.
Early in the morning.
Right. Well, if you guys actually got here at 8, then we would already have an hour and a half of content.
Stop.
No, it's fine because normally I'm slacking. I understand. You guys asked me to be quicker. Shit was ready for you. Okay. So.
Either 8:10's better than 8:30. Like we were like
8:10's
in
better than
Bellevue
8:30.
by 8.
You guys are good. I don't really care. It was just
just giving shit. No, we were.
I shouldn't
it's
ask you
because
for
I
30
was-
minutes of your time and then talk shit. That's probably not a good strategy. I apologize. I apologize.
Tried to get
Be like,
publicity for everyone,
wait,
and then
you
we
don't
were-
want to help me? Fuck you! How dare you? This is the most meaningful part of you. No, I'm kidding. I'm so sorry. I'm
That's
joking.
my fuking job that I have tomorrow.
Yeah, you're
Well,
right.
and someday we'll be able to donate props from this very set to Gorilla Head, Seattle, baby.
I think
That
like.
was too enthusiastic of a tap.
Oh fuck! I have to bleep that. Well, no one would have known that until you said that. Jesus Christ! All he said was I'm in Seattle.
Don't go and find her, you fucking creeps.
All right, we're just gonna stop.
Just
Cut
stay
it,
away
cut it,
from
cut
my
it.
girlfriend.
Don't stop, we go straight to the top. Don't stop, we go straight to the top. I am that dude. I am that dude. I am that dude. I am that dude. I am that. Don't stop, we go straight to the top. Don't stop, we go straight to the top. And we all going together.